Welcome. Today we journey through time to Scotland, a land where castles rise from misty glens and rugged coastlines. These stone fortresses are more than buildings, they are the soul of Scotland, bearing witness to centuries of history. We'll walk battlements once trod by kings and queens and uncover secrets hidden in ancient courtyards. Each castle is a living museum echoing with stories of clans, conflicts, romance and rebellion. Picture yourself crossing a drawbridge, Highland air on your skin, the wind whispering tales of the past. Let's explore these enduring monuments and discover the magic at the heart of Scotland's most enchanting castles. Our journey begins atop Castle Rock, a volcanic plug that rises dramatically above the city of Edinburgh, its rugged cliffs providing a natural fortress for centuries. Here, Edinburgh Castle dominates the city's skyline, its ancient stone walls standing as silent witnesses to the unfolding story of Scotland. For nearly 1,000 years, this formidable fortress has been the key to Scotland, a royal residence, military stronghold, and enduring national icon, shaping the fate of kings and commoners alike. The Royal Mile's cobbled path leads to its gates, where echoes of ancient battles, royal processions, and the footsteps of countless generations linger in the air, blending past and present. Edinburgh Castle has been besieged more than any other place in Great Britain, a testament to its strategic importance and the fierce determination of those who sought to control it. Within its ancient walls lies the legendary Stone of Destiny, the ancient coronation stone of Scottish monarchs, carried off to England and returned centuries later, a symbol of Scotland's enduring spirit. And here too are the honours of Scotland, the nation's crown jewels, hidden from invaders, lost to history, and rediscovered as powerful emblems of sovereignty and hope for the Scottish people. St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh, offers a peaceful contrast to the grandeur of the Great Hall where parliaments convened, banquets were held, and the fate of the nation was decided. From the castle's battlements, the city of Edinburgh unfolds below, its winding streets and spires stretching to the horizon, while the Firth of Forth glimmers beyond, a breathtaking view once watched by sentries for signs of invasion or peace. Deep within the castle, the dungeons once held prisoners from wars across centuries, soldiers, spies and rebels, each leaving their mark, their stories etched into the cold stone walls. Each day, the 1 o'clock gun fires from the ramparts, a tradition that began in 1861 to help ships set their clocks, now linking the present to the castle's military past and echoing across the city. Edinburgh Castle is alive with history, hosting the world-famous Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo, a vibrant celebration of music, dance and culture that draws visitors from every corner of the globe. Here, the stories of Queen Margaret, Mary Queen of Scots, and countless others shaped Scotland's identity, their legacies woven into the very fabric of the nation. More than stone and mortar, this is the nation's memory and its crown, a living monument to resilience, pride, and the enduring spirit of Scotland. As we leave its gates behind, we carry the weight of its history, a sentinel standing proud against the Scottish sky, forever watching over the heart of a nation. Next, we travel northwest to Stirling Castle, rising from a volcanic crag at Scotland's crossroads. He who holds Stirling holds Scotland. Its position controlled the gateway between highlands and lowlands. The fields below witnessed the victories of William Wallace at Stirling Bridge and Robert the Bruce at Bannockburn. Stirling was a royal residence for the Stuart dynasty, its Renaissance palace a masterpiece of art and power. Mary, Queen of Scots, was crowned here. The Great Hall, Scotland's largest, hosted feasts and state occasions. The Stirling heads, carved oak medallions, offer a glimpse into the personalities of the 16th century court. The castle's forework, with its massive walls and gatehouses, was built for both grandeur and defence. From the ramparts, the landscape of Scottish history stretches in every direction. Restored kitchens reveal the bustling life that once sustained the royal court. Stirling's history is not without darkness. Here, James II murdered the Earl of Douglas, plunging the kingdom into civil war. Stirling Castle is both fortress and palace, a place where Scotland's destiny was forged time and again. Its strategic location made it the key, but the vision of the Stuart kings made it the nation's jewel. We journey west to the highlands where the landscape grows wilder and the air is thick with legend and history. Here at the dramatic meeting point of three sea lochs, Loch Duich, Loch Long and Loch Alsh, stands Eilean Donan Castle, its stone walls rising from a tiny tidal island. Connected to the mainland by a graceful stone bridge, Eilean Donan is the most photographed castle in Scotland, a romantic vision of stone and water, its reflection shimmering in the loch below. Named for a Celtic saint, the first stronghold was built here in the 13th century, a sentinel against Viking raiders who once threatened these shores. For generations, Eilean Donan was a proud stronghold of Clan Mackenzie and their loyal allies, Clan MacRae, who defended these lands through centuries of conflict and change. The original fortress was destroyed in 1719 during the Jacobite risings, its walls shattered by cannon fire, and left in haunting ruins for nearly 200 years, a silent witness to Scotland's turbulent past. In the early 1900s, John MacRae Gilstrap undertook a remarkable restoration, painstakingly rebuilding the castle stone by stone, blending authentic medieval architecture with a romantic ideal of Highland heritage. Today, inside its walls, rooms evoke early 20th century life, filled with clan tartans, family portraits, and artifacts that tell the story of those who lived and fought here. The billeting room, with its great fireplace and thick stone walls, recalls the daily life of the medieval garrison, soldiers warming themselves by the fire, sharing stories as the wind howled outside. The setting is breathtaking. Battlements overlook shifting tides, sparkling lochs and distant mountains, while the weather sweeps in, ever-changing, painting the castle in light and shadow. Eilean Donan's cinematic appeal is legendary, featured in films like Highlander and The World Is Not Enough, blurring the lines between history and myth, reality and imagination. Exploring the island, you'll find thick curtain walls, a tidal basin, and a deep stone well, reminders of the castle's self-sufficiency, resilience, and the ingenuity of its builders. As the sun sets, the castle becomes a striking silhouette against the Highland sky, a symbol of Scotland's wild, enduring spirit and the stories that echo through its stones. Eilean Donan stands as a testament to both the courage of medieval clans and the vision of modern dreamers who brought it back from ruin, ensuring its legacy endures for generations to come. Now to the wild and windswept shores of Loch Ness, where the dramatic ruins of Urquhart Castle stand sentinel on a rocky promontory, their silhouette etched against the Highland sky. This iconic fortress, perched above the mysterious waters, has witnessed centuries of Scottish history and legend. The story of Urquhart stretches back to the 6th century, when the site was first settled, though the formidable medieval castle we see today began to take shape in the 13th century. Over the centuries, its weathered stones have absorbed the echoes of countless battles and the passage of time. Strategically located, Urquhart was a key stronghold in the Highlands, its commanding position vital for controlling the Great Glen, a natural route through the heart of Scotland, linking east and west. Throughout its turbulent history, the castle changed hands repeatedly during the Wars of Independence, with each siege and skirmish leaving its mark on the battered walls. The scars of conflict are still visible in the crumbling stonework and shattered towers. As a frontier outpost, Urquhart was often raided by the powerful lords of the Isles, who sought to challenge the authority of the Scottish crown. The castle's defenders faced constant threats, and the air was thick with the tension of looming raids. Rising 5 stories high, the Grant Tower dominates the ruins, offering sweeping views of Loch Ness and the surrounding hills. From here, sentries once kept watch for approaching enemies, while today, visitors gaze out in search of legends and lost history. The enduring myth of the Loch Ness monster adds a layer of intrigue to the castle's story, making Urquhart a prime spot for Nessie sightings. The mysterious dark waters below have inspired countless tales and drawn curious visitors from around the world. As you wander through the ruins, you can trace the outlines of the Great Hall, the chapel, bustling kitchens, and the old smithy, each stone whispering stories of feasts, prayers, and daily life within these ancient walls. In 1692, as the Jacobite threat loomed, the garrison made a fateful decision. They blew up the gatehouse to prevent the castle from falling into enemy hands. This act of defiance left Urquhart a romantic ruin, its stones slowly succumbing to nature. On the castle grounds stands a replica trebuchet, a powerful reminder of the brutal sieges and medieval warfare that once raged here. It's a tangible link to the castle's violent past and the ingenuity of its defenders. Today, Urquhart is a place of haunting atmosphere. The wind sighs through empty windows and the loch's gentle waves lap at the rocky base below, carrying with them the secrets of centuries gone by. Though abandoned and weathered by time, Urquhart Castle remains a silent sentinel, forever guarding the mysteries and legends of Loch Ness, inviting all who visit to imagine the stories still hidden within its ancient stones. Our final stop is Dunnottar Castle, perched on a rocky headland above the North Sea. To reach it, you descend and climb steep paths, feeling its natural defences. Fortified for over 1,000 years, Dunnottar guarded Scotland's eastern coast. Its most famous moment, the saving of the honours of Scotland during Cromwell's invasion. As the castle was besieged, the crown jewels were smuggled out, hidden beneath a church floor until the monarchy's return. The ruins are extensive, a small town on a rock dominated by the 14th century Tower House. The Whig's Vault, a grim prison for Covenanters, tells of religious strife and suffering. The castle's setting is wild. Salt spray, seabird cries, and the relentless sea. Exploring the ruins reveals a chapel, banqueting hall, stables and barracks, a self-sufficient community. Dunnottar's history includes William Wallace's capture and Mary, Queen of Scots' visit, each adding to its legend. As you look back, the castle appears as a jagged crown against the sea, a symbol of endurance and defiance. Dunnottar is a fittingly dramatic end to our journey. Our journey through Scotland's castles ends, but their stories linger. From Edinburgh's heights to Dunnottar's cliffs, we've walked in the footsteps of history. These castles are living presences, inspiring awe in all who visit. Thank you for joining this exploration of Scotland's heritage. If you felt the pull of history, consider subscribing to the channel to support more journeys like this. May this tour inspire you to one day experience Scotland's magic for yourself. Until then, travel safely and never stop exploring.